Welcome to Quick Bite, your fast and friendly Florida insurance update.
Hello. This is Roshonda, agency owner of the Isom Insurance Group, right here in the Sunshine State of Florida, welcoming you back to another Quick Bite episode, your fast and informative insurance market update. Today is Friday, January 9th, 2026. It's Friday, which means it's Free Friday. And if you're new here, Free Friday episodes are where I take a real question that came up from a customer or a prospect during the week and break it down honestly, clearly, and without the sales pitch. And today's question is one I hear constantly, sometimes said directly and sometimes communicated through a long pause, crossed arms, or that look that says, "Why do you need to know all that? Why does my insurance agent ask me so many personal questions? Questions about your household, your drivers, your pets, your pool, your toys." And I get it. At times it can feel uncomfortable, unnecessary, or even invasive. So today I want to explain why those questions matter, how they actually protect you, and why being honest with your insurance agent can be the difference between a smooth claim experience and a very stressful surprise. Let's talk about it. Let's start with this simple truth. Insurance is personal. It's not just about your house and it's not just about your car. It's about how you live your life. So when an insurance agent asks questions like, who lives in your household? Who drives your vehicles? Do you have pets? Do you have a pool, trampoline, or recreational vehicles? It can feel like we're crossing a line. Some people immediately think, why do you need to know that information? Can't you just quote the policy? I just want the cheapest option. But insurance doesn't work on assumptions. It works on exposure. And exposure comes from people, activities, and lifestyle choices. Your agent isn't being nosy. They're building a risk profile that actually matches reality. Now, let's talk about liability because this is the number one reason agents ask personal questions. It's the coverage people pay the least attention to. Liability is what protects you when someone claims you caused bodily injury or property damage. That can include someone slipping and falling at your home, a dog bite, an accident involving a borrowed vehicle, an injury involving recreational equipment. Here's the part most people miss. Liability claims don't require intent. They only require responsibility. Here's a real life example. You host a birthday party at your home. A guest slips on wet towel near the pool and breaks an arm. You didn't do anything wrong. You didn't mean for anyone to get hurt, but you're still potentially liable. If your agent didn't ask about the pool, didn't recommend higher liability limits, or didn't discuss umbrella coverage, you may be underinsured for a real scenario. This is why those questions matter. Now let's talk about the question that creates the most resistance. Who lives in the household? And especially when it comes to drivers. People often respond with, they don't drive my car though. They have their own insurance. They're only here temporarily. And I understand why people answer that way, but insurance companies don't rate based on intent. They rate based on access and exposures. So why do carriers care? If someone lives in your household and has access to your vehicles, carriers want to know, even if they don't regularly drive them. But why? Because in real life emergencies, keys don't get borrowed, cars get moved, situations change. So here's a scenario. An adult child moves back home for 6 months. They're not listed on your policy because they don't drive your vehicle. One afternoon, they borrow the car to run a quick errand. An accident happens. Now the claim is no longer simple. The carrier investigates household composition, prior disclosures, and policy accuracy. This is why agents ask these questions before there's a problem, not after. We like to be proactive, not reactive. Now let's talk about the questions that often get laughed off. Do you have pets? What kind of dog? Do you have a pool? Any trampolines, ATVs, or boats? People sometimes say that has nothing to do with my insurance. But these are some of the highest frequency liability claims we see. Pets. Dog bites are often one of the most common homeowners liability claims nationwide. Breed, size, training, and bite history all matter. Not because of judgment, but because of loss data. If a dog is not disclosed and a bite occurs, that can trigger claim complications, coverage disputes, policy cancellations. Pools, trampolines, and similar items significantly increase injury exposure. Carriers may require fencing, locked gates, safety features, higher liability limits. When these items aren't disclosed, coverage issues don't show up until someone is hurt, and that's the worst possible time. This is the most important part of this episode. Being honest with your insurance agent does not automatically mean your policy would be more expensive. What it means is proper coverage, accurate underwriting, fewer claim surprises, faster, smoother claim handling. Trying to withhold information to get a lower policy or price often backfires. It truly backfires. Insurance companies don't deny claims casually, but they do investigate. Yes, they do investigate discrepancies. Your agent's role is to help you match coverage to real life, not just sell you a policy. Again, especially in my office, we're in the role of educating you, making sure we discuss any potential gaps, and giving you options. It's up to you what you decide to do. However, one thing you cannot say when you walk away from a conversation with my agency is that you're not educated, that you don't understand any potential gaps that may be there. Now, if you choose to fill those gaps or not, that's always a policyholder's choice. But my job, our job, is to educate you. And the more accurate the information, the better protected you are when something goes wrong. If today's Free Friday Quick Bite resonated, especially if you've ever wondered why insurance questions feel so personal, now is a great time to schedule a no obligation policy review, where you can review how your coverage works, identify potential gaps, and make sure your policy actually reflects your real life. To do that, always right below this video is our website information. Please feel free to visit our website and schedule that review. If you found this episode helpful, please like this video, share it with your friends and family. And if you would, below, drop any comments that you may have, or any insurance questions that you would like for us to address in any future episodes. Quick Bites, don't forget, Quick Bite episodes drop every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 2 p.m. Eastern. This video is for educational purposes only and should not be taken as legal, tax, or specific insurance advice. Please consult a licensed insurance professional regarding your unique situation. This is Roshonda with the Isom Insurance Group here in sunny Florida. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Please stay safe out there. Bye.
Thank you for watching. Visit us at isominsurancegroup.com.